In the world of naval affairs, sometimes the quietest signals are the most telling. Over the past few weeks, photos have been quietly circulating showing the Japanese destroyer, JS Asagiri, with its guns already removed. This isn't just routine maintenance, it's one of the clearest signs that a warship is entering the final stage of its life. Decommissioning isn't just a ceremony. It's the formal retirement of a warship from active duty. Before a ship is officially retired, its weapons, sensors, and all classified systems are carefully stripped away. What's left is a hull that is no longer a frontline combatant, but is far from useless. And that's where the Philippines comes into the picture. Defense watchers are buzzing with speculation. Beyond the much talked about Asagiri-class frigates, there are strong hints that the Philippine Navy might also be looking at acquiring selected, upgraded units of the more powerful Asagiri-class destroyers. If this transfer happens, these ships could realistically serve for another 10 to 15 years, as long as they get a thorough refurbishment and modernization. The timeline is key. A potential handover would likely happen around 2027, right after these ships are officially retired from the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. In a region where maritime tensions are rising faster than new warships can be built, getting capable ships quickly is a huge strategic advantage. The implications for the Philippines are massive. Whether it's the Asagiri-class or the more capable Asagiri-class, this acquisition would instantly boost the Philippine Navy's anti-submarine warfare capabilities, extend its patrol range, and significantly enhance its overall presence at sea. These ships were built for the open ocean. They have the endurance, speed, and combat systems that are leagues ahead of most ships in the current Philippine fleet. Think about the West Philippine Sea. In that vast and contested area, just being there and being able to detect threats is as important as having firepower. These Japanese destroyers could help close critical gaps in our ability to monitor what's happening both on and under the surface. This move would also deepen the growing partnership between Manila and Tokyo, a relationship that has become stronger in response to shared security concerns in the region. But let's be realistic. This opportunity comes with some serious challenges. The first one is infrastructure. The Asagiri-class destroyers are bigger, heavier, and far more complex than anything the Philippine Navy operates right now. Supporting them would mean reinforcing piers, upgrading dry docks, and building a reliable supply chain for specialized spare parts. Without these investments, a powerful asset could quickly turn into a logistical nightmare. The second challenge is the cost of refurbishment and modernization. Even if these ships are transferred in good shape, they'll need a lot of work to meet the specific needs of the Philippine Navy. Their communication systems will need to be upgraded to seamlessly integrate with other military assets. Their sensors and radars might need to be modernized to deal with current threats. Some combat systems might even need to be replaced entirely. None of this will be cheap. But then again, being irrelevant in your own waters is a much higher price to pay. The third, and perhaps most important, challenge is people. Operating a destroyer requires a highly skilled crew. We're talking about sailors and officers trained in complex propulsion systems, advanced weapons maintenance, and coordinated combat operations. While the Philippine Navy has made incredible strides in professionalizing its force, absorbing ships of this scale would demand a major expansion of its training programs, new simulators, and close cooperation with Japanese instructors, especially in the beginning. Despite these hurdles, the strategic logic is undeniable. Second-hand doesn't mean second-rate, especially when the alternative is waiting years for brand new ships, while the security environment gets more dangerous. Acquiring these destroyers would fill an immediate and critical need. It would give the Philippine Navy credible surface combatants capable of anti-submarine warfare, long-range patrols, and a real ability to deter aggression. This approach fits a familiar pattern in Philippine defense modernization, balancing the purchase of new equipment with refurbished platforms to stretch a limited budget while still boosting capability. What makes this different is the sheer scale and sophistication of the ships involved, and the strategic importance of getting them from Japan at this particular moment in history. The retirement of the JS Asagiri might be the end of an era for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. But for the Philippine Navy, it could be the beginning of a new one, a future defined by a stronger maritime presence, better undersea warfare capabilities, and deeper strategic alliances. Whether this opportunity turns into a success will depend on honest assessments, careful planning, and a sustained commitment to investment. But one thing is already clear. In today's Indo-Pacific, even the quiet retirement of an old warship can shift the maritime balance of power, especially when that ship is about to find new life and a new mission under a different flag. This analysis is brought to you by Bayan Watchdog. If you found this update informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage on Philippine defense and modernization. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.